to walk you guys through the process for doing your ID3 tags. Now, there are several different ways to do it, and some people use different programs. I am going to try to go through two different methods. The first method is Audacity. Audacity is a free program out there that many people use. So the first thing you'd want to do is download Audacity. The best way to do that, you can go out to a search engine. Google always seems to work pretty well. Type in Audacity, and here we go. Audacity free audio editor. This is what the site's going to look like. We're going to want to download. We're looking for the Windows version. I would not use the beta because this is untested, and you really never want to use a beta unless you've got a system set up just for doing beta testing. So you click on the Windows. If you have a Mac, you can do the Mac as well. Right down here, you've got the Windows 98 ME 2000 XP and Vista installer. Click on that. It's going to take you over to a download page. Click download now. Run it from its current location. Okay. On Vista, you have to allow the program to run. When this screen comes up, hit next. Accept the agreement. Just hit next. It's going to automatically go into Program Files Audacity. Hit next. Now it's telling me it's already existing because I've already downloaded this. I'm just going through the steps. I'm just going to say yes to override it. And yes, I want an icon on my desktop. Install. And then here it gives you the option to finish and launch the program. Now, by default, Audacity, even though the option is here under File, Export as MP3, Audacity by itself does not have the ability. You have to download an additional little file. And let me just hit record here. And I'm just going to record my voice here for just a few seconds to get a working file. Okay, now the first thing you're going to want to do is once you have set this up and you've recorded your show, you come in here, you open up your show. You go up to where it says Project, come down to Edit ID3 Tags. Now, these are the three fields that you want to worry about: title, artist, and album. Title and album should always be the same as your file name. Artist should always be the same no matter every file you do, and that is the name of your file folder on the server that plays your Encore shows. For instance, if this was one of my shows, I would do something like Ghost Chatter 9/01/2009, and let's say Steve LeChance. Let's say he was my guest. My artist is going to be the name of my folder, and it needs to be exact. If it's Ghost Chatter with a space, capital G, capital C, that's the way your artist tag needs to be. Then here is basically just the same: Ghost Chatter 09/01/2009, Steve LeChance. And when you save this file, save it as that same name. Just remember, every time that you do this, come back and make the artist tag the name of your folder. Like every single one I save, this right here is always going to be Ghost Chatter, just like that. And that's the way your artist tag needs to be. If you do not do this, chances are you're not hearing your show play, and neither is anyone else in the Encore file, because it gets lost in the mix. The system can't read these tags and know where to put your show. Okay, once you've done this, you hit OK. You go up to File, Export as MP3, give it a file name, which would be Ghost Chatter 9/01 2009 Steve LaChance, and then save. Now, normally the first time you do that, as soon as you hit save, it's going to tell you that you do not that Audacity is not capable of doing MP3s without an encoder. And then it'll say to search for encoder, click yes. And when you hit yes, it's going to bring up a screen that lets you look for a DLL file. And what you want to do there is you just want to minus that down. You want to go to a search engine and you want to search out that file. Now, the name of the file is LAME_EMC, which is this file right here. And if you copy this link, which will be in the documents for this video, you click this link and come here, and then it says download. Click that. You save it. You save it onto your system. It's going to be a zip file. Save it to your desktop. Once you do that, you can go to your desktop. Here's the file. You can unzip it using, if you don't have WinZip, there's a free, real good zip program called 7-Zip. Bring that down, extract it, and what it'll do, you can see it opened it and it extracted it here. So now you've got this DLL file. You go back to Audacity, and then you just, again, you have to kind of envision there's a search box kind of like this. And then you just go to your desktop and you find that DLL file. And then you would hit OK. And then from that point on, you never have to do that again. Audacity will export as MP3. So hopefully that shows you guys how to do your ID3 tags in Audacity. And that's going to end this video. We will come back with another video on how to use a different program when you're using things like Sam Broadcaster that automatically records your encore shows. We're going to show you a different, faster way to get your ID3 tags on there. So this is Jimmy with Ghost Chatter, ParaX Radio. Hopefully this has been educational for you guys and are able to help you out with your ID3 tags. Good night.